What is so critical about blood transfusion in a country like Namibia?
Blood saves lives. Suppose you have an accident and somebody is profusely bleeding, he needs blood or she needs blood. Suppose there is a major surgery going on, open heart surgery, then you need blood. During pregnancy, after the childbirth, the pregnant woman can bleed to death.
Yes.
You need blood. So therefore, that blood is needed to save lives. And particularly in Namibia, why you are observing this day is that very few people in Namibia are donating blood because maybe they are afraid, they have myths and misconceptions to overcome all those myths and misconceptions. As you said, we have a donor who has donated 229 times.
Yes.
Still is healthy and doing well, right? So the day is for, please do not be afraid, save lives. People will remember you for saving their lives.
Very good. I'd like to come to you, Dr. Lorcan, specifically ask you about the setup in which our blood transfusion services, in which is this setup. It is not functioning as a department within the Ministry of Health, but rather it is a not-profit organization just sitting outside of the ministry, run by blood donors themselves. How is that organized and why is that the case in Namibia?
There are different systems of having a blood transfusion service. In some countries, they are part of the ministry, in ours, it is not. NAMBTS, as you say, is a non-profit organization. It's a Section 21 company, meaning that all fees that are charged for blood are actually just covering the costs of running the company. And why is it like this in Namibia? It started like that right from the beginning. There was a separate entity collecting blood, and the ministry thought it was a very good entity. It had a good standard, good quality, and they continued that service.
Very good. We speak about the critical nature of blood. We've just spoken about the funding model and the way in which it's organized. Mr. Chipare, you specifically will speak for the Namibia Blood Transfusion Services. Maybe just quickly take us through your operations and how exactly do you function, how do you make your money?
The blood transfusion has got various functions. First, we have to recruit the donors, to educate them so that they are aware of the blood donation and the process involved during the donation process. And then after that, we have got a team of the nursing staff, our donor division staff, who go out into all the regions of the country to collect blood. And then that blood is sent to the laboratories at the head office for processing. First, we have to process the blood into the various components. We have got the red cells separated from the whole blood, the plasma, and then sometimes we also make platelets from the same whole blood. And then after that, we also test the blood for HIV 1 and 2, for hepatitis B and for hepatitis C, and also for syphilis.
Yeah.
And only products that are non-reactive or negative for all those infections are then sent to the various fridges for storage, ready for the patient who need them. We also distribute to all the hospitals in the country.
What is the shelf life for blood or blood products?
Red cells expire within 42 days. We also have a small stock of whole bloods, that is blood that is transfused as whole blood, not processed into the various components. This will expire within 35 days. And then we have got plasma, is a 1-year shelf life product, frozen at minus 20 degrees Celsius. And then the platelets that we make from the whole blood is 5 days.
Very good, thank you for explaining that. The ultimate reason we are here this evening is to commemorate World Blood Donor Day. You, Mr. Smithman, you are one of those donors, and we've told people right at the beginning of the program that you have donated for 229 times. You will tomorrow donate for the 230th time. Why did you decide many, many years ago to donate blood in the first place?
Well, Hilda, it's the one point where you can truly make a contribution to saving people's lives. Now, as a donor, you don't get paid for what you do. You simply go to the blood transfusion service and literally say, here's my blood, and then you sit down and they prick you in the arm and you must be able to see blood, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Some people can't.
Yes.
But I look at the needle entering my vein,
Yeah.
and that is the lifeblood
Yeah.
of patients.
Yes.
Literally, you are saving other people's lives.
Yes.
And it's a gratifying thought.
Now, every human being, apparently, we have 5 liters of blood or more. How much do you take from a person like Mr. Smithman, Dr. Islam, from your
I
professional?
think we always take one bag, which is half a liter, right?
Yes.
So
500,
500
yeah.
liters.
Yeah.
And people always think that 500 milliliter, it's a lot. No, because the body has got the mechanism. As soon as you give the blood of 500, your body is really taking the fluid from other tissues and making up, right? So nothing happens if you take 500. And every 50 days, if you give, nothing really happens. So please don't be afraid, right?
Yeah, so people should come out there.